Hey guys, just had a crazy dream, and I make this video and use that dream I just had as an example of the dream illusion. The dream illusion. All right. Okay, here goes. This is how it happened. So there's people after me in from the illusion. Now they could be from sane illusion, and they go into the illusion because they can only fight, so they wait for me there all day. They wait consciously they wait for me in the illusion. I can see them standing out there like Loogie Man. Loogie Man's putting the illusion. I'm in sane illusion. Sane illusion proper. Like a city. In the spirit world. I live there. In order for me to stay there and be protected and know what's happening, Christ uses his what was that? The cradle thing, so he can see inside me and knows what's happening all around. But he screws up once in a while. Anyway, I go into the illusion by accident, and they can beat the shit out of me. They can also poke me and do things to me from the illusion into sane illusion. That can be done. Now there's an illusion, insane illusion. It's called the sane illusion. And around every important city with Christ, there's like a 10-mile bubble around the city you live in. When you're in the city walking around, you don't even know it. You have no clue. So they can sneak in and stab you and get the hell out before you see anything or Christ knows anything. So that's why I need him in me all the time. This dream and the astral world, people call it the astral world, it's the illusion. Everything is an illusion. Everything is the illusion. But you can make a city in the illusion, same illusion. And it's just like Earth, man. It's less solid. But it's solid as hell. Yeah, it can kill you if you get hit by a car. Yeah, you get your legs broke. That type. So it's really real, man. And then you can go into the illusion. Now, what I found out was when I was standing in sane illusion proper, the concrete, hard steel, birds, water, down to micro stuff, micro bugs. It's real. I don't even know to go into the illusion, to go somewhere else. Most people that live there, like for me, I'm in the illusion conscious. I wake up and I'm tapping on things. I'm playing my bass guitar, my $2,000 bass guitar, driving a car I don't even own. It's all mine. It's real there. I want to go home. It's 20 miles away. I got to catch a bus or take my car and drive. Right? No. If you know how to do this, you check out, go into the illusion, and fly home. It's that simple. But the illusion is protected too. It's two realities. You understand what I'm getting at? Now, you go outside that 10-mile bubble. That's no man's land out there. Inside, you got the police protecting you, got Christ protecting you, you got everything protecting you. It's a nice place to go. You go outside that 10-mile limit, and they can stab you. Now, it's no man's land. Now, in the lower illusion here on Earth, it's just as real. I don't know, wherever you live, you go to that place in the astral world, and you're walking around consciously, if you can go consciously. You just got to know you're there consciously. Then It's the same things apply as level 3, level 2, and level 1, all the way up. And I use them levels as indicators for my brain. They're Christ indicators too. Christ takes care of most of these cities. He's there, but they sort of like split. They split the city community. So like Christ is there. He does one thing with all people. Then the police are there and the politicians are there, and they do the same thing with democracy and working of the city. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is. Same thing is here. Words are different. Everything. Now you go to church. That's on earth. In reality, you go to church on Sunday and you listen to whoever. That's or you're even more involved. You're involved in let's say Christianity religion. You don't know no different. They made it a religion, church, and they run. And then the politicians take care of the democracy, and that's the way it's set up. And it's the same thing as St. Lucian, but it's different. A little bit. It's not the same. It's different, but the same things apply. The same Christianity and politics and the people. Okay, same things apply. Now, and in the spirit world, astral world, I live in St. Lucian. So when I die, I go to St. Lucian. I'm already there now. I can once in a while I can see it so good. I don't even know which fucking world I'm in. It's getting worse as it goes on. Anyway, it's just kind of freaking me out, man. The day I don't wake up is the day I die here. Did you get it? Anyway, now, what the fuck is a dream? What the fuck is a dream? I'm in St. Lucian today with Christ. I'm in Christ's manger, which means I'm in his hug. For some fucking reason, they're giving me a dream analysis. Now, a dream analysis is from a reoccurring dream. But there's a lot of twists in this dream analysis because I'm being influenced by Christ. I'm not living through my own seeds, my own soul. I am. But there are points within the dream where Christ will intervene. And he makes it that way. Christ can play all this. I'm trying to give you, before you go into the dream, say you're having a reoccurring dream, and all of a sudden you get Christ, and you keep fucking up in that dream, the reoccurring dream, before you get Christ. Then you get Christ, and he comes into you, and it's a manger. And he goes over the dream, and he goes, well, Rich needs to make a choice here, and he needs to make the right choice here and here in the dream, in the drama that you're dreaming, which is playing out in your reality here. But in overall, it's a Christ choice you have to make in the dream. Now, inside, you may be having conflicts and stuff. Okay, so you always make the wrong decision. You never make the right decision. So that's where Christ comes in, and it will just influence you just a little bit. Give you a little push to the left or to the right, or the right choice you need to make, the Christ choice you need to make, so you can get it out of the fucking complex hellhole you live in, Earth, and all the drama that goes along with it. Now, my dream today was this. I am at grandma's house in the lower astral, and I'm with a couple friends. We're playing at grandma's house, and I'm looking at and now before I get into the dream, I'm with Christ in the manger, so I know he's giving me a dream sequence or a dream analysis. It's a dream analysis he's giving me, but it's from my own dream sequence. Okay, means I've been always having this dream, and it's always been playing out over and over and changing. Okay, now all the characters involved in this dream live down in the lower astral. They live down there and they live up here in St. Lucian. They're always coming and going up and down. I'm involved in, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. Screwface, he runs the town. I don't know if he's in this dream or not that I just had. And I still don't know. I still got to analyze the dream, but I'm going to give you overall the difference between the two. And we're at Grandma's house. We're playing. There's an RV car, our great big motor home, big ass ones in the driveway. I don't know nothing about that. Never had no conscious recollection of an RV in the driveway, so I don't even know why the fuck it's there. And on the either side of the RV are deep trenches in the driveway. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. Nothing like in reality that I lived. I lived it in reality, and I'm in the spirit world. As I'm living it in the spirit world, as I'm living it in reality, I'm also living it in the spirit with my soul. Before I crossed over, blew my skins, so I can see both worlds now. But what's playing out in the dream, in the astral dream, the astral world, which is a dream, unless you're conscious of it, then you can understand it better. What is the dream and what isn't the dream? But you have to be conscious, aware in your mind. So you got to live in your mind, and you're 100% in the lower astral, and walk around, talk with people, buy some pizza, do your normal thing, and then things will happen and you'll interact. And those choices are choices you have to make in the astral world. Okay, just like here. You go out to the pizza shop, buy some pizza, you meet good people, you meet bad people, you make a choice not to talk to a guy that looks bad, you don't want to talk to him, but that would have been the right choice, but you missed it because you ain't seeing from your heart. That type of thing. This gets fucking crazy, man. I'm telling you. This is the way it goes. So, when I laid down today, I was in Christ's manger, which means I'm influenced by his stuff, Christ consciousness. So I'm influenced by that. And that's what I need, and to be protected. I go into a dream, a reoccurring dream, which was my own reoccurring dream. I'm at Grandma's house. The RV thing is there. The trenches in the driveway, in the backyard. I'm looking at birds. I'm looking at bugs, and I'm playing. And there was a cougar walking around. So I'm trying to take pictures of the cougar in the grasses. Kids are playing in the yard. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, what the cougar is about, where's it going. But this guy, he's got this guy that I'm with. He's got seeds too. I can feel him glowing. He's like the only one there. So we're buddies. We're hanging out. We're playing and shit. And then we walk down the driveway to the end of the driveway, and we walk back. I don't know why we did that, but we did. And as we were walking back, I see these two gorillas going, and on the other side of Grandma's house, there's trees. It's sort of like a brush that's been cut back a little bit, and the grass has been lowered, cut, but it's growing up again. I see these two monkeys running across the grasses in the trees, and I'm like, hey, look at them Bigfoots. I thought, well, those are chimps, man. Those ain't Bigfoots. Okay. And I remember, I'm in the dream illusion. I'm dreaming unconscious here. I'm dreaming unconscious. So what I dream, if I want to see a Bigfoot out there, it'll happen eventually. And if it don't happen in the moment, it'll happen later. So I'm seeing these two monkeys running through the woods. I'm thinking, is that a Bigfoot, or is that monkeys, just normal chimps or whatever? I can't fucking tell. They don't look like a chimp, but they don't look like a Bigfoot either. But I'm just watching and saying, well, that was interesting. So we move on to the next scene. We're going down the driveway, and we get to the house, and the sun's going down, and pretty soon it's dark out. Just as we get to the house, that's how fast it goes. It's crazy. I'm sure I missed some things in there, some scenes. But all of a sudden, it's dark out. And these people, other people I know them, but I don't hang with them. They're not my buds. They're people I know. And they seem to be on the bad side of things. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And one guy comes walking up. He comes walking up, and he's got these three little guys with him, like 2.5 feet tall. And I'm talking. I wasn't even talking to him. He just sort of walked by, and he's taking a trail to his house, which is on the other side of the woods, kitty corner over there. And he's taking these three little munchkins over there. And so I'm looking, and he keeps walking, and all of a sudden, somebody says something to the munchkins, and they stop, and they're explaining to me, and I thought, fuck, they sort of look like Bigfoot, little baby Bigfoots. And I got down, I crouched down, I'm looking at them, and they're just standing there beside me, and they're mad as hell, fucking mad. And I'm like, God damn, why are they so angry, dude? And he goes, they don't talk English. I'm like, what? They don't talk English? What do you mean? And he goes, they don't talk English. So I start touching. I wanted to, and they're wearing clothes. They're wearing clothes, and they got red hair on their face, on their all the way hair, but they got clothes on. And I'm thinking they're little ankle biter trolls or something. I don't know what the fuck. I just innocent, and I'm like, hey guy, man, what's going on? How you doing? And I reached out when I touched him because I wanted to know if this is real. I touched him, and he got an angry face, and I'm like, holy shit, I won't do that again. And so I'm sitting there, I'm talking to him, and he goes, and his little friends over there, they're just watching, and they're angry face too. And then I touched him again because I don't understand what the hell's going on. And I'm crouched down, and I stand up. No, I'm crouched down, and the little guy, I touched him again. I don't know what I asked him, but he didn't like it, and he leaned over and he stepped on my foot and crushed my fucking toes. And I'm like, God damn! And I'm thinking that fucking hurt. That's like a fucking 300-pound crush from this little tiny guy, and my fucking toes are crushed, man. And I couldn't believe it, but it happened. Anyways, he goes, yeah, the leader guy, he's talking to my buds and other friends of his, and they were all talking while I'm checking out this little munchkin, angry munchkin guy. Looks like a little troll or something. And fucking under the bridge troll. That's what he looked like, and they're all the same. They all had red hair and fucking clothes on. And I'm looking, and he goes, "Come on, guys, let's go. We're going home. We gotta go home." And so he turns around, the angry guy, and he steps on my fucking toes again, like 3 times. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? How can that guy be so heavy?" And crushing my toes, and he's only like 2 feet. He's up to my fucking just past my knees. I'm like, God damn. And then they all walked away and they scurried in the wheat. The grass was higher than them. And they followed this guy to his house with the other friends that were with him. Oh, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm asking my mom, what the fuck? He's going, that's some freaky shit, isn't it? He goes, well, don't get involved with it. So anyway, some more time goes by. We're fucking around. We're looking for more. I wanted to look for more Sasquatches or monkeys or whatever in the forest over there. But shit kept happening, stupid little things between me and my friend. And then I was gonna go into the bush, but I never did. Then the guy with the little munchkins, he comes out with all the people, and the munchkins were left in the house. Fuck, he wasn't with them, as far as I know. So That means something. So the Munchkins are off doing their own thing. What are they doing? I don't know. But they weren't happy. They didn't like me. Now, stop the dream. Stop the dream right there. Now, when I was talking to the Munchkins and him, the guy, I knew he was a bad guy, but he wasn't threatening me. So the Munchkins weren't threatening me other than stepping on my toes. Okay. My internal thought was, well, they're just freaks doing their thing. Let the freaks do their thing. I ain't hurting nobody. If you want to be a freak and do your fucking thing, do your thing. Well, I don't give a shit. So, whatever the thing is, it's not my issues. Nothing. I don't care. Anyway, as I was talking to him, I there was points where I thought, do I fight now? Do I gotta kick their ass? And all of a sudden, this feeling came over me. No, just let them go. And that was Christ, Manger, telling me. Now, Christ may not consciously know that, but Christ consciousness does. So he's influencing me on my decision making. Once I would have fought. Hey, you little fucker, why'd you step on my toes? Pop in the nose, and there'd be a goddamn fight going on. So that's the way it used to be. But now that I'm in this manger, the choices are Christ consciousness says, no, Rich, let him go. Fuck it. It's not part of your shit. It's not part of their deal. Okay? And that's what it was. It was just a feeling. Let it go, man. You don't need to get involved. And that's what it was. That's what I'm trying to say. Christ influences you exactly like that in the dream illusion. In your dreams. That's how it works. That's fucking how it works. Now, they went away. We're running around. They come back in the dream illusion. I'm having a dream illusion. And they come back. And they have fireworks. And they give some to my other buddy. My friend. My bud. And they give some. And another guy had some. The other guy, he's not really. He's my friend, but he's not. And I'm feeling him out. And these are guys from the Lower Illusion in Chatham, where I live. So they were actually living in this reality I went to school with when I was younger, in this reality. They died, and I'm still hanging with them in the spirit world. One's my bud, one's a guy, and they're finishing what they were learning when they died. Do you get it? Now, I'm playing with them at Grandma's house. One of them's got fireworks, and I'm on one side of and it's a big field. I'm at the driveway, but further on, closer, halfway to the guy that was leading the trolls in his house, and he lives right there on the other side of the field. I am halfway there, and I'm standing there in this little place where I've seen a cougar, because I think it was a fucking cougar. I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, do you know what that cougar means in a dream? I bet you're having problems with a fucking cougar. Me, the priestess, but that's a different story. So anyway, somebody shoots fireworks at my grandma's house, up in the air, and they go way up, boom, 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 and they go way up in the air, and they turn around and they shot back down at him. It's like they were programmed. They shot back down at him, and he's going, oh shit, and he starts running, and these fireworks are hitting him. As he's running, they're hitting where he stepped. Bam, 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 bam. And he goes, wow, that was cool. And he shoots some more up, and they turn around, and it comes back and hits him. And they come, and they're aiming. And I noticed that as he was moving, where he was, the fireworks, as he starts running, the fireworks are hitting where he was stepping. Do you understand what I'm saying? As he's running. So they're hitting behind him, these fireworks, and they're exploding into the stars, and it was really awesome. And then he shot some, and he shot them at me, and they went up in the air, and then they targeted me, and they started coming down. Bam, 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 bam. And they're all around me. I'm like, holy fuck, that's cool. And my buddy goes, here, you do it. Fucking nail him, Rich. And I'm going, okay, but I don't know how to get this thing going. I don't got a lighter or nothing. He goes, oh, you just pull this little cord. And so I'm going, I got it. And he shoots some more up in the air. And they come down and they're doing me again. So they don't hit me. And they land near my feet or whatever and explode into sparks. And then my buddy goes, it's like this. He runs over there and he shoots them out and it comes down on him. They're targeting him. And I'm like, what the fuck is this targeting going on, right? And then he shoots some more up and he shoots at the other guy who has fireworks, and it targets him. Then the guy shoots his fireworks up and it targets him. So they're shooting fireworks and they land where they're at. Then the guy shoots the bigger guy, not my bud. He shoots fireworks up. And I'm thinking towards him. And then I think, all of a sudden I'm looking at the fireworks and I think, go back, I blow him up. I go, maybe the fireworks will blow up at him. And all of a sudden, the fireworks that were coming towards me turned around and went back down to him. And he shot some more up. I go, him. And they blew up around him and he shot some more up. And everybody's screaming, running around, going crazy. And I go, me. And they came right at my feet. And I go, got it. I fucking knew it right there what's going on. You shoot and you project. I'm shooting he's shooting fireworks on his projection. I intervene, tell the fireworks to go to him. It comes back. He's shooting them toward his intent was to shoot the fireworks up in the air and have them come down at me. But when they got up in the air, I said him and made the fireworks come back down. I didn't will it. I willed it. I just thought it. And that's how it fucking happened. The fireworks. So I finally get my shoot one set at the guy, the bigger guy, because we're just playing. And I go, and they go up in the air, the fireworks. And I go, him. I just felt him getting blasted. And all of a sudden, poof, they all turn down. They go, and they're exploding around them. And I'm like, God damn, that's cool, man. And that was a lot of fun. We were having fun. But intent, where do you want the fireworks to go? Do you understand? Now you're bending someone else's illusion. You're bending his will. His will. He shot the fireworks up. He wants them to come down and hit me. But I fucking got the hint. No, not me. You. Right? Go back on you. And the fireworks turned and went back down on him. That's what I learned in that dream. Part of it. Now, dream illusion. You're learning. Christ brought that to my attention. Or I learned it on my own. Either way. But I'm in Christ's manger as this is happening in the Christ illusion. Now, so I don't know if Christ was showing me you can change things by your intent, or I already knew that. I don't even know. After that's over, we ran out of fireworks. And he goes, the big guy goes, the bigger guy, I don't even know if he was a Christ. Do you understand? I know this guy, but this guy may be another person. Now, all these people live somewhere down below in the lower astral, but they can, in the dream illusion of Christ, they can influence, they can come in to the dream because it's huge. It's a huge horizon, from horizon to horizon of your view, and they can influence. I think Christ identified my dream sequences and made them his for me to learn in these dream sequences. This is what Christ does when you're in his manger. So you gotta fucking remember, Christ is influencing you to do the right thing in the situations. In the fireworks game, and he don't even know he's doing it. You understand? Christ, I think Christ, Jesus Christ, that I'm in his manger. He's looking for bad guys. Well, I'm playing this out. But it's Christ consciousness, the overall big Christ, that's taking care of the whole scene. That could be. I'm still working on that. Now, he tells us we're going to the other side of, we're going to his house where the little munchkins were. And I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. My buddy goes, it's all right, man. Come on, we'll just go check it out. So I'm like, all right. So we walk over there. We're following him and his friends. So it's like there's two gangs, and we're going. And, we're trying. And I get this overall feeling they're trying to get me in their gang. The gang, kids and gangs, right? It's sort of like you're at, well, me, Dan, okay, stop the name right there. I'm getting ready to go to his house. When me and Dan and Daryl and Rob and my brother lived in Chatham, physically here, back in the 80s, we used to have our own little gang, quasi gang, and there was some kids over there at other houses that had their own little gang, and they used to make forts in the steel beams in the junkyard over on I forgot the name of the street. Over near, it was near my house, but they were on the other side of the creek, and we were on this side of the creek, and we had our own little special place over here, and we'd throw rocks at each other. Well, one day Dan was on the street, we were walking up the street, and this kid, he's in his fort, in this great big steel thing, great big steel structure of like I don't know. I'll never forget this till the day. We are like far away, and they can hear there's this kid standing on top of the steel structure, and he's going, rah, 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 rah. And he's yelling at you, fucking losers, you can't do nothing, right? You wait till my brother gets here, you gonna kick your ass. And what we did was we stormed his fort. No one was in it, but we stormed it and we trashed everything. They had these pillows. They had pillows in their fort and little beds and beers and things laying around. What we did was we took a knife and we opened the pillow, took all the feathers out. So the whole place was full of feathers. And then that's what we did. We trashed it. We trashed the fort because that's what you do, right? You take it over the fort, so you trash it. And what we do, we used to throw rocks at each other. So he'd be in this fort, we'd be on this side of the creek, and we'd throw rocks at each other and try to hit each other. And we did. Well, one day Dan was coming up. We didn't think anybody was in the fort, but we had trashed it like a couple days before. We were walking up the road to the creek, and it wasn't even on my mind. All of a sudden, this kid comes up. He's yelling, "Man, you fucking cocksuckers! I'm gonna beat your fucking head in, and my brother's gonna kick your ass." So Stan bends down and goes, "Oh yeah, motherfucker!" Picks up this concrete hunk of asphalt, fucking about that big, a round piece of asphalt, and we were like fucking hockey arena away from him, like 200 feet or more. And Dan, I can't even believe, I can't believe that Dan can throw that far. Dan just goes, throws this goddamn rock, and I'm watching the rock, and it goes way high up in the air, and it's coming down, and the kids going, rah, 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 you fucking sons of bitches, and it comes down and hit him right in the top of the head. He dropped like a fucking rock. The kid drops, and all of a sudden you hear him crying, and I'm looking at Dan, and I'm like, holy shit, we high five. I go, I can't fucking believe you did that. My brother's freaking out. He couldn't believe it. Daryl's freaking out. I got the throat. Priestess. And anyway, she's trying to get in. She's poking me in the neck. So that's what it was like, okay, when we were growing up. But it's all playing out in the spirit world too. So that's an example between this reality and what's going on in the spirit world in the lower illusion. So it's sort of like this in the dream, I'm going to this guy's house, but it's them guys. Somewhere we made peace along the way, but they're still them. They're still kind of rotten kids, and we were the good kids. Anyway, fuck, I don't know. To me, it was fucking fun. I don't know. Anyway, so our group was going over to this house to hang out. So we get to the house. We walk up, we come up the side of the house in the little walkway, and all of a sudden I see a black dog sitting there. And to me, it's Coco, my dog. And I'm like, you're supposed to be at home. What the fuck are you doing here hanging out with this fucking guy? And and I start playing and playing. And it's huge. The dog is huge. And I'm like, I ain't Coco. I'm getting, that's not Coco. It's not Coco. My dog. Supposed to be at home right now. I rub his chest and I'm like, fucking hit his pecker. And I'm like, you're a guy. I backed off a bit and the dog's got fleas. And I'm like, you ain't Coco. But it felt because dogs feel that way. Okay? You love your dog, right? Just like you love your fucking cat or your pet. You love it. You love playing with it. But Coco didn't kiss me or nothing in this dream. This dog. And we had to all of a sudden I got away from I pushed the dog away. I told her, you should go home, you should go home. I'll take you home tonight. But the dog didn't kiss me or nothing, didn't even enjoy to see me. It was more interested in staying here at this door outside. Didn't go in the house. If it did, I didn't see it. I just had a feeling it didn't go in the house. But it wanted to be here. Understand? Then the guy, the leader of that gang, and it wasn't Screwface, so I know that. He goes in the house and his friends start following him in the house and it's a doorway and I'm looking at the doorway and I got a feel for it. I've been in there before. I've been in there. And all of a sudden, as I'm looking at the door, I feel my own stuff. And then I woke up right from there. I didn't go in the door. I didn't even step towards it. I just looked at it as they were going in the door. All these souls were going in. And my guys didn't go in yet, my friends. So I'm like, what? And then I woke up consciously in my bed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And now the fireworks was a prominent thing in the dream. But the door and the feeling I had from that door was going into my own subconscious room. And when I went into my subconscious room, my subconscious has a big ass room full of all the shit I love, all of the stuff I love. And I made a video about it. So I knew that wasn't my subconscious, the doorway. I go, that's not where I live. That's someone else's subconscious. I fucking knew it. Then, when I woke up, because of the dream, you don't have no cognitive, you have a little bit, not a lot. In the dream, you're playing it out. But I looked at that door and it felt reflection. But that's somebody else's subconscious. And if I go in there, I'm fucked. And then I look down at the fucking dog, and the dog's sitting there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? This is too deep. So the dog was sort of like the guardian of the subconscious. When you walk into a fucking government building and you got the trolls sitting on the carvings of a fucking, what are they, gargoyles and shit sitting above the door, sitting up top of the top of the building, and you're walking in the door, You're going into a realm. In the dream, the dog, which I thought was my dog from my innocence, was the gargoyle at. In order for me to go in there, they needed Coco. So they got a dog that looked like Coco or something like that, but it was a male. Coco was a female. And she had babies and everything. 8 little babies. So cute. Anyway, I love playing with the babies. Oh my god. It was so much fucking fun. In reality. In the dream, it was not Coco, but I thought it was Coco with my heart. And they wanted me to go in the door. So they were using, just like the gargoyles on top of a fucking government building. Same goddamn Ottawa. Just look at Ottawa's gargoyles. You really want to go in that realm? You go in that realm? Just Hotel California bullshit, man. You can never leave. Once you in, you can never leave. Yeah, fuck. And this is all playing out, man. This is how they fucking work you. I didn't go into the subconscious. When I woke up, I realized, got it. And I woke up at that point because that's the fucking point. You need to fucking wake up. You wake up at certain points in the dream from the dream illusion. And Christ is, and my own shit, this one fucking Christ doing it. My own shit was showing me. I've seen this before in Ottawa. The fucking parliament buildings. It's just different. They can fuck you, they fuck you. But if you do go in and you get involved, you're going into someone else's subconscious spiritually. They got you at that level. They got you. And that's what happened with me and the fucking priestess. Now, it may not have been a bad thing. It may have been a different thing. But when she was opening portholes in my fucking mind and the gates of my fucking subconscious, no. And I fucking shot her in the face. That's where I draw the line. You don't fucking come into my subconscious. It's fucking sacred shit. You fucking don't come into my fucking subconscious. I will fucking die trying to kill you. If I don't kill you before. And I don't plan on dying. That's why I'm in Christ Manger. Now, do you see the fucking, do you see it? Do you fucking see it? That's what's playing out in all of us, man. At certain fucking levels and certain dramas in your life, in your reality, and your spirit world. And you're all fucked up and you don't know where you're going. Because I lost my skins, I'm seeing a whole fucking same illusion, lower illusion down here in Chatham, all my friends. But when I'm in the fucking dream illusion, everything goes, man. And you got to make the right choices. And that's where Christ consciousness comes in and helps you. Now, if you want to see Saint Lucian, meditate, open your fucking soul open, get rid of all the crap in your head, and then good luck with that. Wherever you are, you got to know it. You got to stay conscious. How you do that, I don't know, because this just happened to me, and I had really no control over it when it happened. Well, I did. I was stupid to get in that position. I was in that position, and I didn't have any warnings. So when the spirit came in and went through my spirit came in, my inner light went through my skins, destroyed my skins, and here I was. Whoops. It just happened 12, 13 years ago. And I knew how I got here because I watched it happen. So I knew I was in the spirit world. Now I just had to catch up on understanding the illusions. Dream illusion, Saint illusion, lower astral, all real places where you can walk. When you die, you go there and you live. Now, overcome all of it and see the big picture. You usually don't see, most people down there are still wearing masks. And they think they're part of fucking reality. And they, in a way, they are. Those spirits you see wearing masks in the lower illusion, they're still alive on the earth, but they're dreaming. And they're dreaming in there. And I think, from my perception, because I know I am in St. Lucian, three levels higher, because of Christ explaining it to me over the past 12 years. So I'm in St. Lucian, there's people wearing masks, but they don't even know because they're on earth living, walking around the streets, selling you fucking coffee, what the fuck ever. But their soul is living in St. Lucian wearing a mask. Just like I am here typing and making videos to you, but my soul is on St. Lucian hanging out with my friends in the train station. I meditate, go into the train station, and with my soul, I make fucking trains and I get them. It's that simple. That's how it works. But the dream illusion is a different level. You dream your probable realities in your probable realities. So you got probable realities. Me, it's the whole thing with the subconscious. Coco the dog at the door was a symbolic representation of innocent love. Okay? I innocently love my dog and I love playing with it. I don't fucking have sex with it. Nothing to do with that. It's my fucking dog. Because I know that's where you're all fucking going. You're fucking bestiality, Satanist, motherfucking. Now, look. In our reality, they know this. The fucking cults and the Illuminati and all the control freaks, they know this. Not the police. The police are just drones, man. They just follow orders. Okay? That's what they do. Follow orders. Anybody that works for the government, anybody who went in that government door and followed the program, mind control program, you're fucking stuck there, man. That's where you are. You're a cop. You're an ambulance driver. You're a fucking firefighter. You're firefighters. I like them. They're cool. They're just cool. And military, fucking all the way up the chain, whatever. Different levels of the pyramid, but you're in it now. You're part of that structure. I never was. I never will be. And that comes from my Indian Daniel Boone past life, where in Daniel Boone, I was in it, but not in it. In my native past life, I wasn't a part of this fucking system at all. It didn't even exist. I was with fucking living off the land. The earth told me what to fucking do, where to go and how to do it. I had 4 of them. Then I had my Aztec, where I got fucking killed by another fucking religion. Got my heart fucking ripped out. Just like that fucking movie there with, they did that, the Aztecs and the Mayans or whatever, fucking on top of the pyramid where they're sacrificing people. They take you up there, cut your fucking, that happened to me. And 100,000 other fucking kids. So I wasn't the only one. Fuck. I was still alive when they cut my fucking heart out. I made a past life, in my past life playlist. It's in there. Anyway, back to this. That was a dream I just woke up from. Dream illusion. In the illusion. You're dreaming in the illusion. So everything is attacking you in the illusion. And innocently, you got to make your way through it. All the dangers, you got the left and the right playing you. Playing you, man. Now, what is the left and the right? The dialectic? Well, that's a different thing. But if you're if you're a part of that fucking system, which is going through the doors of the government, you're in that system. So you have now a dialectic, left and the right. When there ain't no fucking left and the right, there's only God and natural law. That's the way. That's the way Christ likes it. That's the way I like it. The only difference I can see is Christ Don't want no violence. None. He wants peace, fucking soul, beauty, harmony, all the way up to fucking the seeds, Mama, the Creator, the Godhead, the light. And the only way to get there is not being left or right, being part of the left and the right. When the left and the right are being played by fucking Lucifer, so how the fuck does that grab you? You're Lucifer's puppet by being a part of the left and the right. The big Lucifer, the goofball who thinks he owns everything, which comes into the light. Lucifer, the light bearer. I asked Christ about that. That's another video. But this is just a dream, man, that I had. It's fucking you. And when I woke up, I asked Christ. They go, it was a dream you were having, a dream sequence you were having about the lower illusion and settling your problems down there. Christ took that and influenced you to solve your problems faster so you can see them, see your fucking problems and your choices you're making. The dog, innocence, standing out in front of the dog led me there. I love dogs, so they used a dog. The dog represented the love of that. And then all my friends were going in the fucking doorway, which was someone's subconscious, because I felt that. It felt like my subconscious reflecting a subconscious. Their room and my room, but the feeling is the same. But that's another control fucking mechanism from that, which is happening between me and the priestess in St. Lucian. And I dreamt about priestess being a dog and dream being a cougar. But all these different dreams are different symbol representations of the problem we're having between the love we had, and she decided to go crazy on it and fucking own me. Like she had a right. And I said, no. So what I have to do at this point, now whose subconscious that is? Maybe that's the priestess. I don't fucking know. Maybe that's the guy who smashed my fucking head in. And I asked Christ that. I got so many fucking answers, I don't even know which one's real. And the reason why you ask Christ an answer and he gives you fucking 500 fucking answers, well, which one are you reacting to? That's your answer. And that's what Christ does, man. He'll tell you every enemy you got, which one reacted, which enemy is reacting in you when you of what you asked. That's your answer. It's just reflecting. And that's what he did to me when I woke up, because I was asking, who was that? Who was that? Who was the dog? Who was the dog? What was that shit about playing about the fireworks? All this shit at my grandma's house. A safe place for me in the astral world to stay. Grandma died. She's in St. Lucian. Yeah, man. She's in St. Lucian. I know other people. I know one girl who's alive. She lives far away in the United States. She used to live here in Chatham. I went to see her. She's moving to St. Lucian now. Because where she's at living, her soul, where she is in Chicago, is not a good place. So they're moving her. And the Christ that's with her agreed, get her the fuck out of here. This place is no good. They're moving. They told me that. If it happens, I don't fucking know. But that's what they told me. She's moving to St. Her soul is moving to St. Lucian. Holy shit. It's just simple, man. It's that fucking simple. Now, a reason I've done this is because some people don't know the fucking illusion. There's so many fucking illusions. There's rooms in the illusion. There's a room within a room within a room within a room in the illusions. In St. Lucian and the illusion. No Man's Land and the illusion, St. Lucian illusion. And there's a million fucking rooms in your own head that you made, compartmentalizing all your fucking fears and your problems and all that shit so you can operate in reality. When you hear voices in your head, let's say you're normal, you're totally fucking normal, and all of a sudden one day you hear voices, you got a problem, and voices are popping out, aimless voices popping out of your head. Those are all the rooms being broken in your head. Each room is a voice. You fucking cocksucker. So when you go to sleep, put in the fucking earplugs. You go to sleep and meditate. Stay conscious. And when you meditate enough, you release. And you release. And you release. And all them voices are your problems, your fears, in the fucking boxes you created and put them in the illusion, subconscious illusion. Your subconscious did it to keep you operating until fucking help came. It's all there. It all happened to me. And I ain't no fucking different from anybody else. Well, unless I am. You know what I mean? But basically, I'm a normal fucking person that's seeing all this shit. So I'm telling you, and you can relate. Anyway. All right. That was about almost an hour. One dream showed me 1,000 fucking things. Learn your fucking dreams. Important. And if you're bored like I am, you got nothing to do, fucking learn your dreams. Then I wake up, my soul's in Saint Illusion. I'm going piss in this reality, but it's still carrying out. I'm seeing both fucking worlds. They're telling me what I'm experiencing the dream. The dream was so heavy, and Christ got another person. That's another person who's my friend, who's a Christ. He used to be a part of me, but he was taken out of me and became his own person years and years and years ago. And that person, Christ uses or asks if he'll go into the dream because he knows everything about me. So he'll go down, check it all out. And that's what he did when I woke up. I was having a piss. They got him to come into the dream and see the players in the dream so Christ can understand what the fuck's going on. Christ didn't even know this shit consciously, but he can know it when he goes into the dream world. Now, I fell asleep. In that space, I fell asleep. I'll just keep going. So in that space, I fell asleep in the dream illusion. I fell asleep. I'm in the dream illusion in the lower astral, playing it out. What I just told you about the dream. I wake up in Saint Illusion, consciously, in this reality. But the shit's still being played out. But it's ending, is doing its course. But I woke up there for a specific reason. The door and the dog. Innocence and someone's subconscious. Priestess is attacking my subconscious. Innocence is priestess. Because she has innocence in her being. She lives in St. Lucian. We got together real close. I used to go in that subconscious world. I got out. And I'm slowly kicking the dog away. That's a male dog. Get rid of it. Was it priestess? Was it priestess? I don't know. Because the guy who owned the fucking building was a guy. A big guy. He respected me. He didn't fear me. He respected me as a player, even to him or whatever. But everybody else followed him. But I didn't. I stopped at the door and wouldn't go in. Now, what does that fucking mean? That's his subconscious. Who is he? I don't fucking know yet. I thought he was Screwface. I don't know. So, the dog represented innocence and happy. I wake up and I'm seeing Ottawa, but I'm feeling subconscious. So the gargoyles above the door, the dog, the innocent dog at the door, to lure me there to play. Come on in and play, bitch. But it's actually a fucking snake pit trap to control you. Someone else's fucking subconscious. Oh, nobody's coming in my subconscious. That shit is mine, locked up tight. and girded. So, but the fucking priestess is opening fucking portholes in mine. So whoever the priestess is, remember, male and female energies, ego, and innocent. The innocence is a dog. Priestess, male, maleness. The priestess maleness. Is that him going in the subconscious, invite me, trying to get me in there? We have a mutual understanding between me and this person when we were playing out in Grandma's field, shooting each other with fireworks. But what's really going on? Why does he want me in there so bad? And my dog is why I'm going in there. I thought it was Coco, but it wasn't. Coco's female. That dog was a fucking male, and it was bigger than Coco. And Coco would have never stopped kissing me through the whole fucking dream. Look at my face. So that I know. And I met Coco, and she's another person, another dog, far, far away. That's gonna die soon, and I get to have her, but in the spirit world. That's another fucking story. Do you see where I'm going, man? God damn, it's so played out. It's so fucking played out. And that's the dream. You got to make the right choices in the dream. Somewhere I screwed up, and I'm trying to correct it by this dream I'm having, reoccurring dream over and over and over. And I got a lot of reoccurring dreams. And Christ owns them all now. 12 years ago, since I went to Christ, he isolated all my fucking dreams of my dream sequences I'm having, repeated dreams, and he owns them all, and I'm reliving them all, but with Christ's influence to get me out of the fucking rut I'm in. And the priestess is just one of them. And I'm fucking getting my fucking ass kicked by her. I stopped fighting because Christ told me to. Super Christ. And I stopped using my seeds against her. Super Christ. Because that fucking guy knows everything. He just knows everything. So I don't even fucking question it. You ain't gonna fucking see until you fucking do it. Well, I thought, oh, this shit ain't getting me nowhere. So okay, let's see it. Let's get beyond it, man. Let's get out of here. So anyway, that's going on, and whatever I was driving at, I forgot what it was. It was another rabbit hole. Anyway, they're not rabbit holes, guys. These fucking things they're happening to you right now. We're all in the fucking rabbit hole, unless we're not. Which means here, the rabbit hole is your fucking awakening. You know what I mean? And it's not a fucking rabbit hole. So you got a rabbit hole. Well, when you're with Christ, you're awakening with Christ. You gotta go down the hole to fucking figure it out. And the hole is just a fucking subconscious on you. Or wherever. The other places. Rooms in the illusion. Whoa, I just had a trip. All right. I just saw everything just lined up when I saw myself. I'm fucking tripping. All right, I gotta go make trains soon. So I guess I'll end the video there, man. Dream illusion. Now, that's the dream illusion. Go to sane illusion proper, consciously in your head. It sort of bugs away a little bit, but you can be in sane illusion. Get Christ to put you in a sane illusion and see sane illusion. Not the dream illusion, sane illusion. Sane illusion, dream illusion. It's similar, but dreams are happening, and you can walk into someone else's dream and be friends, and the next thing you know, you're subconscious, and they're living through you, and you never expected that. So you gotta watch your shit. You gotta fucking be tight, man. You gotta fucking know your shit. This is the other world, and Christ says, "Don't fucking come here, because you can't fucking deal with it." It's in the fucking Bible. It's everywhere. Don't talk to the fucking dead. The only reason I'm still fucking alive and not in a mental institution is because I know I've been there. I'm reliving shit when I was dead. 10 times as fast, man. And I already been there and I already know this shit. The problem is my lower astral, where I'm living now, and the problems I'm having down here with Screwface and these gangs all come down to this guy's subconscious of what his perception of the fucking world is, and he's influencing me. And he's taking my innocence, whoever it is, the dog, which is at his house, which he's not supposed to be, but I love dogs, and I think it's Coco. But he wants me to come play. He's got all my friends. He's got all my friends. Call that fucking Lucifer guy. Call that the Lucifer. Call it whatever. It doesn't even fucking matter. Christ will tell you when it's over. Just get the fuck out. You know enough to fuck. You don't need to be here being fucking ruled by someone else. So clean up your house and you get this fucker out of your head. God. Oh yeah. Try to find this shit on anybody else's fucking channel. Yeah, good luck. Later, guys. Recording stop.